I don't know how long it's been since I did support Tryndamere. However, I am like genuinely like convinced that it's like a good thing. Well, let me reiterate. I should be clear. When I say it's a good thing, I'm like it's fun and it's actually kind of stonky. Like it's people are dumb. I don't think you're gonna see any challenger players whipping it out in high O here, but like for normals, people definitely underestimate a lot of what you're putting down. I've just taken damage for no reason. Obviously, like his W, when you max it to 5, it does it does minus 80 AD to the enemy, which like if you're against an AD carry, even if they're not facing you, you can actually like nerf their AD pretty hard. I've assembled the series of less than ordinary gentlemen here for this game. I'm winning with David. If you're a regular in my stream, you'll know. I'm pulling for him. I really am. But I'm gonna say that if he does badly, he's going in what we dwarves like to call the Big Book of Grudges, which is the Dwarven Tome. Which hold on a minute. Ooh, no, that wasn't too bad a trade, realistically. The big book of Grudges, where dwarves will wage war entirely based on perceived slight, no matter how big or small. For instance, if you owe a dwarf 1 gold, you could end up in the Big Book of Grudges until you pay back that 1 gold. And until then, we will declare war on you. Since it's a dwarf book, it must be small. Well, ironically, it seems like every dwarf, like, definitely builds, whenever they build things in fantasy, it always seems to be much bigger than they actually are. Like, they'll carry an axe that is like twice their size. Carry an axe is twice our size, I should say, because I am one with the dwarves. You know, I'm so totally fine with that trade. Like, I'm actually loving it. Slowly but surely beating them down a little bit. I'm regretting not taking, you know what? I reckon we can send on this for sure. That's okay, I got the heals. We got sums out. Do we pop sums? We popped heal and we popped exhaust. I want a dwarf that fights like Diglett. Dude, you know, tunneling dwarfs, like the black iron dwarfs, sorry, dark iron dwarfs from like WoW. One of their like passive racial traits is they can like summon like a mining thing that comes up and like you can get it to different points in Azeroth, and that's kind of like, you know, tunneling dwarf, I guess. Are you really gonna fight for this, or? It seems that you are. It seems that whoa! I mean, you know what? It was a happy, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident. Because now we've got ourselves a little predict. Oh, okay, their entire team's here. We're gonna need a little bit of assistance in the in the dragon. Okay, well, I guess I'm going in then. I'm sending it for England! Or Scotland, sorry, no. Right, we're gonna get on top of you. And we're gonna pummel you. As Bob Ross would also say, we're gonna beat the devil out of you. Oh, the Bob Ross School of Warfare is better than Sun Tzu's Art of War right now. Yo, doc. There we go. We're gonna get some gold on the board for ourselves here. I understand that Gragas is like 8 foot tall. I've had this discussion and this argument many times with people where they're like, he's not a dwarf, he's like a big gigantic fat guy. And I'm like, yeah, but he's like, you know, like, he talks like a dwarf. And if it talks like a dwarf and it looks like a dwarf, most often than not. Okay, we're 6. We're online now. Baiting. I'm actually, like, unironically kind of swagging out right now. Easy clap. Come on. Solder? Dude, support Tryndamere. We just be swagging. Whoa! Spooky. It was totally worth not backing for. Good job, David, by the way. Like, well played. We sorted out. What's up, gents? You have 60 AD, my... Oh, okay. That was my bad. I totally sold your man out there. Wait for it. Whee! Yeah, you deserve this. You for sure. This is question mark pings until we run out of pings. Excuse me. Oh, dude, I didn't think that would hit me. Okay, I should have waited. I think I was still dead anyway, though, granted. Yeah. I greedy for that, thinking we could get a plate off it before it hit 14, but then we missed it. We didn't do enough damage. I'm coming in. Got all the way up again. Let's nerf some AD here, chaps. Bang. Oh, God. Do I care? Answer me that. I think I do. He just revived with full HP. Well, I'm outie. Okay. You try to like swag on me, dude? I don't think it's happening, G. Nice attempt at the swag, but it was not to be. Where are the enemies? What's up, dog? Still a little bit awkward. David's about to get pummeled. There's a pummeling about to happen here. Be careful. You know what? Reduce AD. Acquire gold. Oh wait, Malphite ran all the way around. Okay. We won that fight? Yo, alright. I've been posting some videos on TikTok, but and you know, like starting in a new platform is always an exciting thing for me. Cause I'm like, oh, numbers, woohoo, yahoo, wah! I'm like Mario getting a freaking getting a star, getting a shine. But one thing I am absolutely not tolerating, and if you follow me on TikTok, or if you do so after I've said this, is I have like literally zero tolerance for zoomers. So I posted like the Forbidden Tech video, which you might remember is like the Zaya video that I did, where it was like I built Prowler's Claw, and then like and if you watch the videos on the channel, you probably know that I'm obsessed with Prowler's Claw as an item. I can't explain it. I don't know why. It just is what it is. But yeah, like I did the Prowler's Claw thing. For the most part, like 100 comments, people, it got like, you know, 50,000 views, which for me, I was like, that's like matching YouTube levels here, and that's kind of pog. But there was, you know, there's like 1 or 2 people were like, this is kind of like, this is so stupid, why don't you just go Gale Force? And I'm like, bro, like, why don't you shut your tiny little zoomer mouth before you get one of these and one of, like, oh, dude. I'm like, it's, how about it's 30 seconds lower cooldown, you position yourself behind the enemy team, and it's fun, like, it's a dumb build. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what do you mean? Has anybody here ever tried to actually like Gale Force behind somebody before? It doesn't happen. Like, yeah, if you're standing on top of them, sure, but you can't, if your enemy's standing here, you can't be like, oh yeah, no problem, let me Gale Force behind you, dude. It's got bigger range, it positions you perfectly, and it's also, okay, dude, oh my god, I'm in trouble. I don't even want to, dude, 4.5 seconds at CC. I like to think that we can still win that fight based on they just pissed, like, literally, like, an ulti. Was only one ulti? Oh, we're still losing that fight, huh? Some of the things that I've read already, like, I'm like, you clearly don't know much about me. If you're coming on my TikTok, on my platform, and you're saying this is not optimal. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. What was the other one? Oh yeah, I posted, because like my Malphite video, I don't know if anybody remembers this, because it's kind of a long time ago at this point. It was when the Pantheon rework came out. There was a bug on the PBE for like I don't know, maybe like 3 hours, right? And it was Malphite could globally ulti, but it wouldn't knock you up at the end. So he could just go phew across the map. It got like 3.5 million views, and I was like, right, I'm sick of people like uploading this to TikTok or Instagram. I'm gonna upload it myself. So at least it's like, it's mine and it's there, right? And somebody was like, some guy was like, are you people still really laughing at this 6-year-old joke? And I'm like, all right, Mr. Joke Vampire, all right, if you need the joke broken down this hard, I'm not laughing at what he said. I'm laughing at the fact that like this man shot across the map at like Mach 10. But yeah, thanks for having a grand old time on the old TikTok there, brother. Like, dude, I'll be honest, they're miserable, man. TikTok exists in 2 forms, and it's miserable and horny, and there is no in between. They flip between these 2 emotions, and it's insane. Why can't they just let other people be happy? You know, like, why not smack the Malphite? Wait, what else have I got going on in my life, really? Not a whole lot, I'll admit. I'm gonna get caught by that. Poggers. But we collapse on man. Here he comes. He's going for me. He's focus. Let's go. I ulted way too early, dude. Oh, I still won. All right, we'll call it a draw. Here we go. Rocking all over the... Little rat, come here. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you're dead. That's true. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're coming in a lane at the same time that Twitch is coming in a lane. Yeah, that was. I appreciate your like your resolve there, but that was I baited him hard there. Oh man, this is fucking doomed. Yo, get me out. Oh my lord. Stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you're proud that you're a self-made man. What are you gonna do, Mr. No AD? Nice! Bro, okay. Probably could have done without that particular ultimate, I'll be honest. That was a pretty fucking catastrophic ultimate, I will admit. We're about to collapse, and then Rek'Sai are like, and then Twitch appears. I've been playing this game for so long, I still forget Superman. I'm a bit too chat. Sweeper? I hardly know her. Yeah, that's crazy, but... Come here, love. I'm not gonna hurt you. You have to remember, I'm not actually Tryndamere. I'm an artist rendition of a Tryndamere. Right. Well, I see where you're coming from here. Gotta go ahead and... You win that?! Sorry for doubting you there. But I'm planning on going either like Seldra's Grudge or the Stormrazer as well. Cerildas? Doesn't sound like a word. It's not a word, it's a name. I don't know, I would give it a shot. Why not? Honestly, we can. I mean, we should probably 1-3-1 here, but like we can try and hold them off while like Mordekaiser like literally bricks towers across the board. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to feel across the board become my new catchphrase, so I'm gonna stop saying it right now. The guy that would time every time I said to be honest and to be fair throughout the course of the video came like he never left, but he's back. He's back in action, and I hate it. I understand why he's doing it, but I hate it. I'm kind of slamming and jamming right now. My FPS just died. I think Rex, I think Velcro's only just killed my PC there. Realistically, as well as a bad one. But I don't want people to be in the comments of any videos being like, Ross keeps saying across the board. And that's just not it. Sweet. That was a good game. Once again, a game where we were not looking too hot in the early, and then we pulled it back. Did almost as much damage as Lilia.